All right, so there are a couple things that I want you to do right after your run. Otherwise, they're not going to get done. First thing is refuel right away before you do anything else. Otherwise, you're going to forget about it, and then you're not going to maximize your recovery. You're going to be hungrier later. You're going to be underfueled. There's just a host of problems that come with not refueling right away, okay? So refuel right away. The second thing that I want you to do is sit down and write down some post-run reflections. And if you like to stretch or foam roll, do whatever feels best for you, but do these post-run reflections at the same time, okay? So you're doing these 3 things right after your run. I know if you haven't watched my multitasking video, go watch it, but this is a little bit different because it's all focused and it's not necessarily multitasking in the sense that I was talking about in that video. So, post-run reflections. Reflecting after your run helps you become a better athlete because it creates awareness. It creates awareness around how you feel, how your run felt, where your strengths or weaknesses are. It helps you become more in tune with your body, and it highlights areas of opportunity, okay? So I have a list of post-run reflections questions that you can think about. You don't have to answer them all, but this will just give you an idea of what you should be thinking about after your run. I want you to think about how your run went, what went well, what didn't go well, and then why. Why did your run go well? Did you feel full of energy? Was it beautiful out? Were you recognizing and being aware of your surroundings and how gorgeous the weather was, the sunrise was, the sound of the birds in spring or whatever? Okay. Did you eat right before? Were you well fueled? Did you get enough sleep last night? Like, think about all the things that contributed to why your run went well. If your run did not go well, consider those things as well. Did you not sleep well last night or get enough sleep? Were you dehydrated? Were you underfueled? Were you low on energy? Were you stressed from work? Did you have a negative interaction with someone that has contributed to a sour feeling in your head that impacted your run negatively? Okay, so learn to think about, okay, yes, this was a good run, this was not so good, part of it was good, but why? I want you to tap into that why. Because when we know the why, then we can apply it to more situations if it was good, or we can tweak some things if it wasn't so good. Okay? So that's the first part that I want you to think about. The other thing that I want you to think about is these questions. So ask yourself, and I'll give you the handout for this too. So don't think that you have to remember these or write these down, but what was your workout? How did it go? Again, be objective as possible here. This, I want you to think about numbers, okay? Paces, distances, effort level, heart rate, all of that. How did you feel physically? Were you tired? Was anything sore? Did you feel strong? How did you feel mentally? Where were your thoughts? Did you feel confident? Were you motivated? Is this mindset helping you reach your goals? What about your workout or your run are you proud of? What went well? What did you learn from today's workout? What challenges would you make for next time? Sorry, what changes? What changes would you make for next time? Based on things that maybe didn't go well or things that did go well that you want to tweak just a little bit. What will your objective be for your next workout? Will you choose a hilly route for your next long run to prepare for your race course? Mentally and physically. Will you stop avoiding the hills on your speed workout so that you can incorporate that because your race likely isn't flat? think about these different things, okay? So those are some post-run reflections that I want you to think about. But again, refuel immediately, sit down, relax, do some stretching, foam rolling, and think about your run. What went well, what didn't go well, and why.